He is tough and he's in pain.
Yeah, he's down on his haunches right now, and they're going to call for the medical team to come in.
I hope I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a broken hand here.
Yeah,
now, that's dramatic, but I tell you, Siddle don't complain. Siddle's tough. Remember, he played for the Adelaide Strikers with a broken hand and the cast on, but when that ball that was hit like a rocket, he's dived full stretch, bashed his right hand.
And he's keeping his hand closed right now, Chuck. You can see he doesn't want to almost get his fingers stretched out.
If anyone listening can remember, was his left or his right hand?
So the medical staff having a look at him. So they got 2 as a result of that. So none for 6 so far. 3 balls bowled with a delay at the moment, all thanks to Sumo Energy, powered by locals. Josh Brown.
Still the medical staff out there with Siddle, and
he hit that so hard as well, Chuck. It was a big dive to his right. And
what did they get 2? I was focusing on Siddle.
They got 2. So have they brought him off? No, he's going to stay on, but they're going to hide him if they can. He might go to a short third man. Be interesting. Is that his bowling arm?
It is. Yeah. It's his right hand. So look, I'm worried about that.
Yep. So play resumes now. Brown on strike. Paris. Brown hits it this time on.
And just for Muzza, dumb Muzza.
It was a tactical move. They took Siddle out, put Maxi in, and Maxi don't drop him.
It was identical. It was exactly the same. He drilled one at Siddle, who dived and dropped it one-handed in his right hand.
Could have Maxi nearly did drop it.
And Glenn Maxwell's gone to mid-off. We got the replay. Brown shelled it straight at him. It bobbled out. Maxi fumble, and held on. So what a calamity of errors there. Brown, weight back, but he only knows one way, Josh Brown, but his weight was back. Identical. 2 balls in a row, and he's drilled it straight at him. So the Gades lose their first wicket.
They just didn't need that.
First over.
Yeah, first over. So we're still in the power play. First 4 overs. Timmy Seifert walks to the crease. His first game. And
that's the one that he's just been bashed heavily on now. I have got my binoculars tonight,
yes,
Johnny.
Yes, you do. I had to remind you a couple of times. What would you call this part of your... It's the fatty bit just below your thumb.
The drumstick.
The drumstick, yeah.
The drumstick.
That's where it got him. So, all right, big wicket there for the Stars. Advantage Melbourne. Stars. Here's Paris again. Left armour in. Seifert into his work, driving from a wide one outside the off stump. No run. Can't beat Lawrence at mid-off.
Yeah, we got that replay. Glenn Maxwell did actually drop that catch.
I thought it went clean.
Bobbled out, 2 hands, and then he actually juggled and held on to it. So, again, I know I'm a little bit obsessed here, but I'd hate Peter Siddle to end his career in that manner with another break of the thumb. And I got a feeling he's actually done it twice prior, not once.
Deep backward point, deep backward square to Seifert. Is driving a wide one again. Can't beat.
Gee, what's a hot spot
Lawrence,
there,
it is. Mid-off again, is the area. So a dot ball to complete at 6 and a wicket off. Stars on top early after 1 over. It's 1 for 6.
Hey, what happened to the water? For those that thanks to its variable speed drive. What's more, the Grundfos SQE is designed for efficiency, saving you money on your electricity bills. For a reliable, dependable and cost-effective groundwater pump, contact Nutrien Water and ask for the Grundfos SQE. Check out the entire Grundfos range at your local Nutrien Water store or visit nutrienwaterstore.com.au.
It'll be Mark Steggity from the Shane Warne stand, end of the MCG. So that's exactly what you want in T20 cricket, an early breakthrough.
Yeah, what has Fraser McGurk got for us tonight?
This ground, he would have played a bit on previously for Victoria in a previous life. Here's Steckity in. Fraser McGurk waits down the leg side. Tried to catch up with it, couldn't, wide to start things off.
So that was a poor ball from Steckity first up. Fell away in his action and missed by a long way.
So we got a deep third man, Chuck, and a deep backward square to Jake Fraser McGurk. Clearly they're going to try and lull him into whipping one off his pads or play hard through the offside. Here's Steckity. McGurk waits down the leg side again. It's come off the hip. Stifled appeal from the Stars. No wide because it did flick the thigh pad on the way through to Sam Harper, but he's working that leg stump line, Chuck.
Yeah, angling in at the moment, trying not to give Fraser McGurk any width to free his hands. As you said, there's a man out of deep square leg if he chooses the aerial route. Siddle down in front of us, still clutching that right hand. I just hope. I hope that it's not a break.
Kirk waits. He walks. He tries to launch Steketee down the ground.
Jake, I just wish he would stay still and just play cricket. He gets confused, the young kid, and he thinks if there's 2 dots, he then has to have a slog.
He gets excited.
It's just a kid that doesn't understand his game. Talent high, all right, talent high, understanding low.
Rooster waits. This time he tried to go again. Big slog and it burst through him. Nearly took the leg stump.
I'm not copping the modern day player. That's the way I play. That is a filthy slog.
Yeah, it was.
That was one of your shots, Johnny, down on the mats there. Bloody.
Come on. Well, I'm a bit more technically correct than that.
Really?
I don't play. You know why? Because I hate getting out, and I will never hit that one of those for 6.
So you'd be no good for the big bash?
Nah, probably not. Probably not.
So what have we got this ball? 2 slogs. What have we got this ball from Jake?
3 balls to come. Steketee in. McGurk goes again, walks at him, and again the same result. Beaten on the outside edge, a little bit of swing there from Steketee. So
now he's
not
confused.
learning from his mistakes.
No. So now he's confused, the kid. Tim Seifert should come down and actually just say, slow the heart rate down, keep your feet still, and just play, Jake, just play cricket shots rather than slogs. Look, I think Cameron White will be good for this young man, but at the moment, I reckon they're wrestling each other. I reckon they're a bit like Rishabh Pant and Gautam Gambhir.
Kirk waits. Steketee in. This time he gets a thick edge through. Well, it was probably off the middle of the bat in the end, but it was muscled.
It was just
out through cover. It wasn't a convincing shot is what I was trying to say, Chuck.
It was filthy.
And it did get away for 4. So he gets one off the bat at least.
And again, I'm trying to explain this for our listeners. That ball, right, could have gone anywhere. The way that he played it, it was a stand baseball shot. He actually tried to hit it over mid-on, right? He got the ball a little bit early. We got the advantage of the replay. He tried to slog that over mid-on, and it went through cover point. He doesn't hit the ball where it should be hit.
Last ball of the over. Can he survive? McGurk opens the face this time, which is probably what he should have done a couple of times this over, down to third man for a single. He'll retain the strike. 6 off the over there from Mark Steketee. The Renegades after 2 are 1 for 12.
If you're looking for the best pumps to get rainwater into your house or to water your home patch, then look no further than Australia's favourite pumps, Grundfos. The range includes the famous Grundfos CMB and Jet range of domestic water pumps, variable speed pumps, including submersibles, drainage and wastewater pumps. The Grundfos CM Booster SP recently won a ProductReview.com product award, making it an instant Aussie favourite. Check out these and the entire Grundfos range at your local Nutrien Water store or visit nutrienwaterstore.com.au.
1 for 12.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to see now, whether Siddle's hand is okay or not, because he's got the ball in his hand. He's still ringing it in pain. As I said, he's a tough boy. I won't call him a kid anymore at 40 years of age, but he's got the ball in his hand.
Siddle in from the members' end, walking at him. McGurk down the ground again. He just bunts it to mid-off. That's been a hot spot tonight. He got none of that and a dot ball. So 1 for 12 still on the.
Jake Fraser McGurk he's a classic of it's see ball, hit ball, and he just swings the bat with no science about where it's going to go, and he hopes that it goes to a gap, right? Rather than if Siddle bowls this on off stump, hit it over the offside. If it's into the wicket, hit it over mid-wicket. Let's see what he does.
Siddle over the wicket. McGurk gives himself room outside the leg stump. Again, tried to just waft that one hard over the offside. He's really not making.
I need to go for a walk.
Yeah, he's not. He's not making any friends at the moment, and as you said, he's just going to confuse himself now because this is going to get frustrating for him. And what's he going to do? He's going to slog one straight up the chimney and get out.
And Peter Siddle's an experienced campaigner. Fraser McGurk then, just for our listeners, he withdrew so far to the leg side, Siddle just bowled a normal ball through to the wicketkeeper and he couldn't reach it.
Siddle over the wicket. McGurk waits, slow ball, and again he tries to slap him through cover, and again he's beaten outside the off stump. So this is really frustrating him now.
He might Russian roulette it could go our listeners and all, because that was a ball from an ageing medium fast bowler into the wicket, and he was on the front foot and played a wafting pull shot to it, and he had to duck at the last minute.
4 dot balls to start. McGurk waits. He nearly chopped on, as this one was a short one as well. He on the edge of the square, and then they come through for 1. It's been very unconvincing.
Here we go. Mick says, why bag Fraser McGurk so
but it's few and far between.
This is his 6th McGurk. But we
off. And the Renegades, they need to get to work in the power play with 1 over to go. 1 for 13.
Discretion and call difference at mollycare.au.
So Steckity will continue from the Shane Warne stand end. McGurk gives himself room outside the leg stump, and again he can't get bat on ball. This is getting worrying now.
It's hurting his team. They're in the power play, right? And he's trying, this is the last time I'll say it, Mick, for you, he's trying to hit the ball out of the MCG, right, when all he has to do is play a sensible cricket shot into the gap to get 2, or if he hits the gap, 4. He's swung and missed now at 8 balls. Swung and missed.
And the thing is, Chuck, that this is the time you've got to capitalise on being 30 or 40 off the 4 overs. They're 1 for 13 right now, which doesn't set a great platform for the rest of the team. McGurk waits. He hits this one high up the chimney. It's going to go long into the crowd. He got one finally.
A massive 6.
Massive 6 into the sheeting behind the bowler's arm. So he was waiting for one.
Probably had a better base of support. Still withdrew a little to the leg side to give himself room.
And just feathered it through to Sam Harper.
The kid's lost.
He is lost, so he goes 6 and out. The old backyard cricket rules. But Jake Fraser McGurk walks off the MCG after one of the most bizarre innings you will ever see.
It's sad to see because I've been a supporter of the kid. I like the kid, but he cannot continue to play in that manner. That was as bad an innings as you want to see in the Big Bash. He played and missed. He swung, he slogged, went up in the air. He played 1 clean shot. In how many balls did he face, Johnny? 14?
14, I think, yep.
14 deliveries. He's out caught behind, and his team are now 2 for 19 in the power play. I'm frustrated, which you can gather, with the method that this kid's going. I just think, and his body language, right, he's lost. Fraser McGurk needs a rest.
It was a weird shot as well, Chuck, because again he gave himself some room outside the leg stump. He sort of tried to push it down to third man, but he went hard at it as if he was trying to slash, and if he got a big thick edge over the slips, then it would go for 4. But it was sort of a half-hearted shot.
Because he swung and missed it so many, he's trying to catch up on what he's missing out on instead of, again, Cameron needs to sit him down. You can't hit a moving ball with moving feet.
Steckity gets his first wicket of the night, and now he's in. Bethel waits. Bethel on the back foot, just open the face with
balance,
precision and power. Guides this one to backward point for 2. This guy looks a real talent.
Well, this is English.
Yeah.
This is England's version of Fraser McGurk. Yeah. A young kid that they see with talent. He's had a taste of Test cricket. He's a left-handed version. I haven't seen enough of him to comment. I'm looking forward to what I can see here. But the first ball was a balanced shot. All right, he used the pace, run it down to backward third man point area, and got 2.
2 balls to come in the over. Steckity into Bethel again. Oh, that got big on him. Squared him up nicely. Really well bowled from Steckity. Dot ball. Bethel survives. He might want to get used to the MCG because I'd imagine he'd be here this time next year playing in the Ashes.
Who? Bethel?
Jacob Bethel batting at 3 or 4 for England.
He may well be.
That got real big on him. They really like what this guy brings. Not only England, but the Renegades. Sorry, go.
Steve's text. I'll get to you, Steve, after. I'm having a laugh with you there, Steve, but after this ball from Steckity.
Last ball of the over. Bethel on strike, and again he's happy to just defend a good length ball. Good over from Steckity, a successful one. They got the wicket of Jake Fraser McGurk, 8 off, and the wicket at the end of the power play there. The Renegades managed 2 for 21 after 4.
Hungry Jacks and
endless possibilities.
We grind, we hustle because every moment matters and big dreams demand it.
Gets the drive by, knocks it down!
Watch live on ESPN, available via KO and Foxtel, and Sundays via 10 and 10 Play.
NBL, we dream big.
Joel Paris back into the attack from the members' end, and this is what we were talking about, and the reason that it's a good one that they've brought in John O'Wells is if they lose 2 quick ones, which they have, then at least you stabilise a little bit in the middle, Chuck. Paris back in, the left armour. Seifert waits, plays from the crease, punches hard through the offside, out to backward point. And they get 1.
Yeah, good attack on it there, well fielded.
So just the 1.
So they're mix and matching the stars. Yep. They've gone Parrott line like Fraser McGurk and Brown, very much one-pace players to mix it up, mix up the bowlers. I wanted to get to Steve. I feel for you, Chuck, but we're old school. Think of me next week when I go back to club training and every kid wants to play ramps with a split grip. Amen, brother.
Left-handed Bethel on strike. Paris from the members' end. Bethel waits. Oh, that one jagged in nicely and cut him in half again. This is a good bowling performance from the Stars to start things off. So the power play's done. 2 for 22 for Sumo Energy, powered by locals. 2 wickets have fallen for Seabus Super, making hard work pay off. How's that? John Donohoe, Darren Berry with you. A balmy night here at the MCG. It's hot. Paris in again. It's Bethel waits. This one, he's gone. No, he's dropped.
No.
He took on a big pull shot from a ball that wasn't that short. And it was Steckity at short mid-wicket. As easy as you like. He's dropped an absolute sitter.
Wow. So that's
Bethel
2
survives.
down now.
Did he toe end this? He just didn't get a lot of it. Hit it straight down his throat. Burst through the hands, Chuck.
Dude, this has been extraordinary. The big bash was
Room and guides this one straight to Maxwell, or Lawrence at backward point.
Maxwell's catch at the Gab. Was that the Gabba?
Yeah, it was.
One of the best you'll ever see. Sutherland took one absolute soda.
Yep.
Steckity there, I mean, most club cricketers would have just swallowed that at mid-wicket.
Yeah.
So it's bizarre how easy ones go down and blinders get taken.
Swings and roundabouts. The Renegades need to get moving now. Bethel, beaten outside the off stump. That is a genuine delivery. He pushed forward and was just beaten by a swinging delivery away from him. 0433 98 11 16. Chuck's in charge of text duties tonight. He's got a few he's going to line up.
There's a few good and bad. Malcolm, who we spoke to the other day, he said Fraser McGurk, no idea and no game awareness. He took 6 catches before he made his first runs this season in grade cricket. What?
Last ball of the over. Bethel again plays from the crease. Good over there from Joel
Very
Paris.
well bowled, Joel Paris.
It ends with a dot. Just the one off. So the Renegades are building themselves a little bit of a hole here, but the Stars, brilliant bowling to start things off. 5 overs gone. It's 2 for 22.
Men, ask yourself, what will it take to win back your freedom and take back control? The answer is simple with the Molicare Premium Men Continence Pads range. They provide the comfort, security and discretion you're looking for to take back control.
One, the wicket's good, but the outfield, in all the time that I've been here as a player, as a coach and as a commentator, I've never seen the outfield this good in cricket season, and we were out there. It's seriously like a bowling green, Johnny, wasn't it?
It is beautiful. I can't believe I get to walk on it every now and then. Seifert waits. Stoinis in. Thick outside edge. It'll race away. Down to third man for 4. Lucks of fortune for the Renegades. They get another boundary to end the over for Trouble Money Oz.
10 off.
Same day foreign cash delivery. 10 off at the end of 6 overs. The Melbourne Renegades 2 for 32.
Hungry Jack's NBL is back.
The NBL is what dreams are made of. Greatness is within reach. No limits, only endless possibilities.
We grind, we hustle, because every moment matters, and big dreams demand it.
Gets the drive-by, knocks it down!
Watch live on ESPN, available via KO and Foxtel, and Sundays via 10.
In front of
It
it all
certainly
still.
does.
It has.
At the first ball, it's not the final, but 30,902 was our crowd.
Shot.
Oh, giving himself some room. Bethel belts this through cover. He'll only get 1 because he didn't take off. He was admiring his shot. First ball, the over from Paris, who's into his 3rd over. Bethel moves to 7. Seifert on 7 as well.
Now, it's only early, but I hope Jake Fraser McGurk, all right, is sitting on the bench and he's watching his counterpart, this kid, who's moving around the crease, but at point of impact, he's stable. Jake Fraser McGurk is off balance every time he's trying to hit.
Paris, Seifert walked at him, just bounced him.
One over the shoulder.
One over the shoulder, so it'll be a dot ball.
Does that make sense to you, Johnny? So you can move, right, but a bit like Constas, he's moving and he's off balance at point of impact. Now, when the ball's coming towards you and you're going towards the ball, it's hard to transfer any power into the ball, right? Most of the good players, they'll advance, but at point of impact, they're solid. Right? Think about hitting a golf ball. You're a golfer.
Yes.
You know,
Poorly.
Happy Gilmore's the only one that could actually run and swing, and that was with a stable ball.
Yes. Seifert waits. Paris in. This one got really big on him and he's wringing his hand.
Slower
that
ball.
one's hurt him. It was a good length delivery.
I reckon he rolled his fingers and it reared up at him.